Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The wife of late Odumegwu-Ojukwu, Ambassador Bianca Odumegwu-Ojukwu, who is now the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, has said recently that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will release Nnamdi Kanu, and that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu understood the significance and the importance of releasing Nnamdi Kanu. And the woman was speaking with certainty, but I have my doubts that the president will do the needful, that the president understands the significance of releasing Nnamdi Kanu in bringing peace and security in the Southeast. And she said that will help to now, his release will help to identify those who are using agitation for Biafra to perpetrate criminality in the Southeast. That's what she was saying, and she spoke at the anniversary of the death of her husband. And she says so many things about the agitation for Biafra and all that, and especially Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration. So she was saying that Tinubu is committed to the release of Nnamdi Kanu, knowing the importance of that to peace and security in the Southeast. Well, but my fear about the whole thing is the fact that they are using this Nnamdi Kanu incarceration as a political tool now. It has become a political tool by politicians to either draw attention to themselves or how relevant they are. If Tinubu want to release Nnamdi Kanu, what is he waiting for? If Tinubu is aware of the problems and the benefits of releasing Nnamdi Kanu with respect to peace and security in the Southeast, what is he waiting for? For over a year and a half now. We all saw how quickly they have worked to ensure that Sunday Igboho had been set free. Sunday Igboho was also facing treasonable charges and all that, and terrorism charges. He has been set free. That was why he was able to be in London recently to present a letter to the Prime Minister seeking the endorsement of the British government for the creation of the Yoruba nation, independent from Nigeria. There was a former leader of Meeti Allah who was held. He has been released too. So what are they waiting for? What is he waiting for if truly he wants to release Nnamdi Kanu? And he understood the importance of his release, according to Bianca Ojukwu, the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, that the president understands the importance of the release of Nnamdi Kanu to peace and security in the Southeast. So what is he waiting for? Already there is a United Nations Human Rights Council order to the federal government of Nigeria since 2022 that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. That was a very good opportunity for the government of Nigeria, in good conscience, to at least release him. Why did the United Nations Human Rights Council order the release of Nnamdi Kanu? They stated that Nnamdi Kanu's rendition from Kenya to Nigeria was a violation of international law. In other words, Nigerian government is holding Nnamdi Kanu illegally and that he should be released. And I even recommend that the government of Nigeria pay him compensation for the illegal rendition from Kenya to Nigeria. Now, that is a very strong window for Tinubu to move for his release, relying on the recommendation and the order of the United Nations Human Rights Council. So what is he prevaricating for to do that? What is he prevaricating for? And there were reports, which is, you can go and verify it. Several judgments in the court have said that his rendition, Nigerian courts have also corroborated what was the United Nations said, that his rendition from Kenya to Nigeria was a violation of the rights of Nnamdi Kanu. So it is therefore, if there is any delay, it means that they are just playing politics. If there is any delay by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, just the way that Buhari administration delayed the implementation of that UN order, you know that they are just playing politics, or they have other agenda that they are pursuing. So I think if there is anything that the wife of Odumegwu-Ojukwu should take to the president, is for him to obey the order by the United Nations Human Rights Council and implement the order. That is a very huge space open for him to do that. And then, like the Bianca Odumegwu-Ojukwu was saying, when you now release Nnamdi Kanu, you now begin to find out those who are those who are using it as an advantage, using his detention as an advantage to cause crisis, like the Ojukwu's wife said, then we will now identify those who are perpetrating violence. It will be easier to identify them. That's what she's saying. And there's a lot of sense in that. Because right now, she also pointed out that Southeast have lost a lot as a result of sit at home every Monday. Southeast have lost a lot. The region has lost a lot as a result of sit at home. And she talked about the fact that Igbos are not known for killing each other. But look at what is happening. That Igbos are killing themselves. But that's a story for another day, because there are other reports indicating that this story about Igbos killing themselves need to be properly investigated by independent sources. Because some of the killings have allegedly been done by all kinds of government people, especially there have been reports of extrajudicial killings by those who are in security agencies. There are some reports, you can go and Google it. Amnesty International have a complete volume you can read, and you get tired of alleged brutality by security agencies in Southeast, of killings and all that. And of course, we know that several security agencies have also lost their life in Southeast, which is also as condemnable as extrajudicial killing. So there are several dimensions to the crisis in the Southeast. But what is common that most people have heard is that if Nnamdi Kanu is released, it will help to identify those who are criminals, who are using Biafran agitation as a cover to perpetrate criminality. The wife of Ojukwu is right on that, because if Nnamdi Kanu is released, then we now know why anybody will be forcing anybody to do sit at home on Mondays. Because he will now expose those who are using the agitation for criminality. That's my take on this. But as far as I can see, the real window open for Nnamdi Kanu's release is for Tinubu to obey the United Nations Human Rights Council order. That's the major one, that nobody will accuse him of anything. He will just be obeying the order. There are those who are not happy that Tinubu released Sunday Igboho, especially in northern Nigeria. But that also, he did it through his Attorney General and Minister of Justice. He can also use that in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. The same process that they use in releasing Igboho, they can also, it's also applicable, could also be applicable to Nnamdi Kanu. But the best opportunity, as far as I can see, is to obey the United Nations Human Rights Council order for his release. And Nigeria is a signatory to that body. So Nigeria has no justifiable reason not to obey the order. So I don't know what is your take on this matter. Let's hear from you at the comment section. What do you think is the easiest way or opportunity for Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu? And what do you make about the assurance by Ojukwu's wife? Because don't forget that she was just appointed a few weeks ago, but the way she talked with so much assurance, perhaps maybe because she's not a politician, she don't know that politicians like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are Maradonas. You can't really speak with certainty about what they will do. So, but what do you think? Let's hear from you at the comment section.